Hi, I'm Ruth, and to celebrate National Baking Week I'm going to show you how to bake Allinson's chicken pie. For your ingredients, for the pastry you'll need 225 grams of Allinson's nature-friendly plain white flour, 100 grams of slightly salted butter, diced, 1 egg yolk and 6 to 8 tablespoons of water. For your filling you'll need 25 grams of slightly salted butter, 500 grams of chicken breast diced, a little salt and pepper, 350 ml of chicken stock and 2 tablespoons of Allinson's nature-friendly plain white flour. To glaze your pie, you'll need 1 egg and a couple of tablespoons of milk. So we're going to start by making our pastry. Add the Allinson's nature-friendly plain white flour to the bowl of a food processor. Add in the diced slightly salted butter, and we're going to process this until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. We're going to add the egg yolk through the chute, followed by 6 to 8 tablespoons of water until the pastry comes together. That's come together nicely, so we're going to wrap it in cling film and let it chill in the fridge for 15 minutes whilst we get on with our filling. In a large pan, melt the butter. Once the butter's melted, add the chicken and fry until it's sealed. Once the chicken's nicely sealed, season it with a little salt and pepper. Add the Allinson's plain flour and stir well until all the chicken is coated. Add in the chicken stock. You need to bring this to a simmer and allow it to simmer for 10 to 15 minutes until the stock has thickened and the gravy sauce for the pie is lovely and thick. Split the pastry roughly into 2/3 and 1/3. The 1/3 is for the top and the 2/3 for the base. We'll set our top to one side for now. You need a little flour on your work surface. So we're going to roll this out to line the base of our chicken pie dish. Making sure it's not sticking on the bottom. A little bit of flour on the top to stop it from sticking to the rolling pin. Rather than handling the pastry, move it using your rolling pin. You can use your dish to measure whether you've got the right size. Grease the dish using a little butter. Lift the pastry by flipping it over your rolling pin. This helps to stop it breaking. And lay it gently into your pie dish. Easing it in. Don't worry if the pastry breaks, you can soon patch it together. This underneath bit no one will ever know. Leave the overhang for now until the filling goes in and the top goes on. We'll trim that all off afterwards. So once the sauce for the chicken is nicely thickened, we can turn off the heat and put it into our lined pastry case. We'll set that to one side whilst we roll out the pastry for the top. So the pastry is rolled out for the top. Take your pie and with a little water, just wet the edge. This helps to seal the top to the base. Lift the pastry using your rolling pin and lay it over the top. Press the pieces of pastry together with your fingers to seal. Take a sharp knife and trim around the edge of the pie. I'm going to re-roll these trimmings to make some little leaves for decoration for the top. So I'm going to use a little leaf cutter, but you can cut them by hand with your knife. Stick them in place using a little water. Overlapping them slightly around the outside edge of the pie. Continue until all the pie is covered. Add a couple of little leaves to the centre of the pie for decoration. And then we're going to mix up our glaze. So we need 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of milk. Mix those together, and then glaze the top of the pie with the mixture. Make sure you glaze all the leaves so they go nice and golden too. And this needs to go into the oven at 180 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes until golden brown. And there we have it, Allinson's chicken pie.